Hi friends, I'm here with the yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs and come into a savasana type position. Go ahead and spread out and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Start to slow down your breath. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them. And let's extend arms overhead, reaching long through arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release and bring your right knee in. Give it a good squeeze. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across for a spinal twist. Open out through the right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a circle or rock. Then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up, flex, and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then straighten the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, another circle or rock. And then drop your feet to the floor. And we'll get set up for some core work. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Release down. Now bring your right knee in and your left elbow across, and then extend the right leg really long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. And then one more. Same thing, other side. Left knee in, right elbow across. Stretch it out. knee in, reach long, knee in, reach long, in, reach long. One more. Okay, take both legs up. Let's outwardly rotate the legs and then bring one leg in front of the other and switch quickly back and forth as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. Once it gets difficult to keep the lower back down, head back up and go up and down slowly. Quick little switches. Belly pulling in strongly. One more. And then release. Bring your knees in, other circle or rock. Let's come up to sitting and all the way into a high push-up position. Set your hands shoulder width apart, step the feet back. Feel the strength of your underside lifting up, supporting you. Shift your weight forward to lower down. Come into your back bend. Cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. And then back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. And take your time opening up into this first down dog. You may want to move around a little, pedal out the feet, shift the hips side to side. Feeling what it's like to be right here. Even if you've done this pose many times before, can you really feel what's happening now? And then drop the knees and sink back to child's pose. And just a reminder that child's pose is a great position to rest in. You can rest any time, whether you rest in this shape or a different one. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another and let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart. Parallel. Bend your knees a little or a lot. You may want to take a sway or shake out or a little jiggle. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Step up to the front of the mat. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Feet can be together or apart. Come into your mountain pose. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Please move at your pace. As you transition, take the time you need. Might be faster or slower than I'm speaking. And each time we rest, choose a pose that feels like a rest for you. So you could stay in down dog. You could come to child's pose. You could take some other neutral shape. Slow down your breath. Last one here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, when you're ready, take your right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Let's hold here with hands on the floor the first time. If you have blocks and want to use them, go ahead. As you inhale, lengthen the back leg a little straighter. As you exhale, sink hips a little lower. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. So just a slight pulse. Lengthen. And sink. Last one like this. Next, inhale, straighten the front leg part way or all the way. Slow, deep bend as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Feel free to use blocks. Just going to your hamstring stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, yawning open. Exhale, bend. One more, lengthen. And bend. Inhale, step back. Coming through a vinyasa, high to low push-up, up dog or cobra to down dog. But feel free to skip any part of these transitions. You choose what you do and don't do. Take the time you need to do it. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Then bring the left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Feel free to grab blocks. As you inhale, lengthen just the back leg. As you exhale, sink hips low, being mindful that the knee stays right above the ankle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. One more, lengthen. And sink. Now, inhale, straighten the front leg, part way or all the way. Exhale, slow, deep bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Lengthen. And bend. One more like this. Lengthen. And bend. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Could be through a vinyasa, could be just stepping back. And then any neutral shape, down dog, child's pose, sitting. If it's useful, close your eyes. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale over to a side bend. The left arm can provide a little support. Reach out past the fingers, past the top of the head, strong legs. Reach a little further out to come up and release down. Same thing, other side. Reach a little further out to come up and release down. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop, but arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. So that could be just a slight lift of the heels, could be all the way up. Face relaxed. And then staying in balance on the toes, start to fold forward. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. It might be the upper legs. If you're able to fold further, you might go for the lower legs. Make sure you're not overstretching. A little bend in the knees could be a good idea. And then release. Drop the hands, drop the heels, drop your head. Let that go. And bend your knees. Come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's open out to warrior two. And then take your time adjusting. Reaching long through the arms, deep bend in the right leg. Strong abdominals. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling. Reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Let's pull back up to standing. Come through warrior two and into extended side angle. Top arm rotates and comes overhead, so both shoulders are down, away from the ears. If there's a different variation of this you would prefer, you're welcome. Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Make your way back to down dog through any movement transition. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg for triangle. One more breath. Come up to standing through warrior two and into extended side angle. Take whatever variation you did on the first side. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then come forward into a high push-up. Let's lower all the way down to the floor. You can turn your head to one side and either rest your head on your hands or bring your arms back by your legs. Letting go. And then we'll turn the head to neutral, extend arms forward. Reach as long as you can through your arms and legs, and then lift a couple of inches off the floor. It doesn't have to be very high, but really long. Try and have your arms even with your ears. So you might drop your head a little, lift the arms a little, and then even longer. Release. Turn your head the other way. Again, letting go. The rest being as important as the effort. Let's come back to neutral. Arms forward, legs back. This time, bring the legs all the way together. Big toes touching, inner legs touching. Reach out to come up. Squeeze the inner legs together. Really strong. And then open the arms out to the side. And then take the arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Stretch back through the knuckles. Still forward through the top of the head so the neck is long. Legs squeezing together. Keep legs together as you release. Arms back out to the sides. Arms back, even with the ears. Couple more seconds. And then release. Head the other way. Let go. Let's bend the knees and reach back for the outsides of the feet or ankles for bow pose, Dhanurasana. Kick your feet into your hands. Let the strength of your legs lift you up. Try and keep the legs just hip width apart, not wider. Come down and rest. Depending on how that felt, either stay resting, come up, same thing again, or a different belly down back bend. You might do something more gentle, like Sphinx or something else. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. And this time take a little windshield wiper side to side with the shins. And then come back to child's pose. Spreading the lower back. Take any movement here. If you want to take a rabbit pose, you might grab more. And then let's lift up to hands and knees to get set up for a twist. Thread the needle. We'll lift the left arm up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through, and come onto your shoulder, inside of your head, opening up through the top arm. And there's lots of variations of this, so feel free to explore, find what's useful. Release, come up, unwind, maybe take a few rolls through your spine, letting that go. Come back to neutral. And then right arm up, same thing other side. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through, come onto your shoulder inside of your head. Push the left hand either into the floor or into that bottom forearm, or some people like to take it up and around behind the back. And then release, come up. Again, a few rolls through the spine. You may want to come back through down dog for a moment. And then come all the way through to sitting, back onto our backs. So I'm going to finish up this practice. If you want to keep practicing, you're welcome to. If you're ready to finish up with me, take any last pose or stretch or anything that's needed for you to wind things down. It doesn't even have to be a yoga pose. You can just move around a little bit. If there is a particular pose you want to get in, take the time you need for that. If there's some part of your body that could use some attention, you might do a little self-massage. Feeling whatever it is you are choosing to do. Whenever you're done, you can spread out, come into a symmetrical, relaxed position, and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze and let go completely. Let go of the control of your breath. Let go of trying to do anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let your movement increase through your wrists and ankles. And then stretch out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Please reach out if you have any questions or requests for future offerings.